Guys, did you see me take center stage against my rival Kuroiro? Are you excited to see my new Black Fallen Angel style? What's up? It's Truth Hero, and welcome back to another My Hero Academia chapter review. Today, we'll be looking at Boku no Hero Academia chapter 198 of the manga. Let's begin. This chapter of Boku no Hero Academia was pretty dark. Like, really dark. But in a good way. However, before discussing Tokoyami squaring off against Kuroiro, let's first talk about the reflections from Class 1A in the training exercise. Suffice to say, the reflections from Class 1A are predictable. There's Tsuyu Asui, who is almost overly critical of her mistakes. There's Kirishima, who accepts his failures. And then of course, there's Denki Kaminari, who is proud of his performance even though it was filled with mistakes. Proud to the point where he thinks people are in love with him because of it. I had such high hopes for you, Denki. And now you're just the dumbass once again. However, the real impressive moment here actually comes with Kota. He admits that he needs to give more detailed orders to insects. If you recall, the only time that he's ever talked to bugs with his quirk was when he was paired with Jiro during the final exam, and initially, he was even too scared to go near them. This will actually provide some character development for Kota, and it will come in the simplest way possible. Conquer your fears. If Kota can remain calm around our six-legged friends, and have the patience to give them detailed instructions, then his power can be devastating. Imagine trying to fight the other team, or anyone at all, and you're just swarmed by bees or a colony of fire ants. What are you supposed to do? Kinda reminds me of that fight in Naruto between Shino and Zaku, where the bugs just swarm him and they go inside his arms. Poor guy never stood a chance. Lastly, there is Shinso, who feels rather frustrated that he wasn't able to implement everything he's learned so far. Aizawa reassures him that it takes time. Like 6 years. Don't worry, Shinso. You'll get there, buddy. All Might is also impressed that Shinso is focusing on his failures and wants to improve. However, right after this comes one of the most important panels in this chapter. We see Aizawa mentioning to the teachers that this training exercise is basically the exam to get into the hero course. I hope for Shinso's sake that he can do well and do well with his team, because we all know that Best Boy deserves a spot in the hero program. Also, what the heck is up with Miss Midnight? She's over here getting all hot and bothered at the sight of Shinso and youthful students. Yeah, she does have issues, All Might, okay? I'm gonna keep my eye on her. I'm not sure I trust Midnight around kids. Especially Mineta. Ugh. After this, you have the next two teams from Class 1A and Class 1B get in position to fight. I love the camaraderie between the two classes here. You have Momo and Kendo talking about their internship and the beauty competition, but the best camaraderie, hands down, was between Tokoyami and Kuroiro as these two edgelords talk about the majesty of the abyss. I live in eternal darkness. Just so edgy. Mwah. But enough chit chat. Let's get fighting. And let's talk quirks. Kuroiro's quirk Black is something else. Not only is it extremely useful for him to be able to hide in any situation without light, so he's practically invincible during nighttime, as we see him hiding in the ceiling with the black pipe, but he can also move through things even if they're living or at least sentient, as we see Kuroiro moves right through Dark Shadow and gets Tokoyami. As soon as his quirk was showcased, my first thought was that he'd try to actually hide in Yaoyorozu's cape and then make an appearance at the end of the fight. So she better be careful about her clothes, and maybe that's why Tokoyami takes his cape off, because he realizes that, yes, he could dim the lights for Dark Shadow, but against Kuroiro, it's not really gonna help. I look forward to seeing more of this character in the future chapter and in future arcs of My Hero Academia. As I said, he's pretty much invincible during the night, or if the room is dark or whatever environment he's in has no light. So Horikoshi, I'm looking forward to more. Then there's myself, Tokoyami, and his new move, Dark Fallen Angel, which he has developed with Hawks. This has been teased, and I'm so excited that we're finally getting to see what this is. Now obviously we'll have to wait till the next chapter, but I'm trying to think of it's something where he puts Dark Shadow over him, or maybe he separates himself from Dark Shadow. People tend to really underestimate me, I mean Tokoyami, since he did win 3rd place in the sports festival, so this is a very powerful character, and I don't think he should be taken lightly. He should be taken in the dark. All jokes aside, I really feel that Tokoyami has improved under Hawks' tutelage and has a better understanding of how to use his quirk to its fullest potential. I'm really excited to see how he'll fight, especially against someone that can give him a run for his money, like Kuroiro. I actually predict that Tokoyami will work with Aoyama in luring Kuroiro to Dark Shadow, and then Aoyama can blast Dark Shadow with a laser, expelling Kuroiro from it. Now Dark Shadow would be hurt, but Tokoyami would still be in the game, and Kuroiro would definitely take some damage from Laser Naval Boy. But what do you guys think? Which edgelord will win this battle? Let me know down below. If you guys like My Hero Academia content and these manga reviews, consider enrolling at UA today by clicking the subscribe button down below. And until next time, plus ultra.